this deep to begin the game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tried to make something happen on the return. Steps out at the 23. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Outlier. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this pass is caught.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Try and muscle for the first down. Has the first down and more. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Chris, to me, it looks like the quarterback here on this third down is a little bit undecided on the coverage. Looked to be uncomfortable in the pocket. This play never really had a chance to be completed against zone coverage.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On the move now. He's going to take off.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The backs got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Illinois landing up quickly here. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. There's the handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Pavia. The sure hands, it's Alexander.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. His nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short at 27. Grab behind the line. It's Richardson. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Commodores.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Who's going to lose yards? The defense makes a play to end the first. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He goes there quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Took him out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass is complete to the tight end. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone. So a first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Moves the ball up to the 30.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. To the air, it's Pavia. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
So the screen on 1st down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on 1st down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw. It's Pavia. Catch made on the out route. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half.
Timeout, Illinois.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
It's now
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. And it'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Will kick it off to get the second half going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The pocket breaking down. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Stowers. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Makes the grab. It's Richardson. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Pavia. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Get some space around the 30. They finally get him down, but now before he reaches the 25.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Commodores looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to pass. It's Outlier. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. A quick throw out left, complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Caught near the sticks. It's Alexander. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Looks right for a quick completion. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Illinois has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. They must set up now for the extra point try.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounce back here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Hand it off. Gets past the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here's the handoff. He breaks free. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. Dropping back to Altmaier. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Illinois. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find some room. It's Alexander. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. To throw, it's Pavia. With the catch, it's Alexander. Tackle is made. That's good for a 1st down to the 47. And the Commodores looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs. Get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. That's out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They mix it up with a run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Commodores. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking to pass. It's Outlier. Pass rush closing in. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up to the sack at a crucial moment. But crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the quarterback dropping back. Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. You got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Wants to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. Well, a really entertaining game. But it came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Hands it off from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to throw. It's Moss. Throws it to the right. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Choosing to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. Now here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Commodores. There was no catching him in time.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. He just sprints into the end zone. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To the air, it's Pavia. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's an out route, the catch made. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Commodores will look to convert here on 4th down. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Commodores will have to kick this away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looking for some space. It's Brown. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath a beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Screen to the wide receiver. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion. That's reeled in. It's Alexander.
And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
4th down coming up.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. End zone ahead. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you can tell.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21, Vanderbilt, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's got room to run. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here's that defense shifting again. An inside give now from the shotgun. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. He'll throw it now. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And the Cardinals will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. The returner is brought down. Gets started with the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Pavia. Good throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, looking to throw it. Pump over the middle. It's Alexander. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Commodores. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, how exciting has this 1st half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Moss. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Commodores. The defense contributes 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. They found the lane as this drive's going to start with decent field position. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught quickly. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. It is intercepted. He could go. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the 1st half of play. Chiefs will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And the single back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Grab down the middle, it's Richardson. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Trying to convert with a sneak. They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as we said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the Commodores are looking to keep this drive going. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there. Oh, what a grab! Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Gonna run it. It's Alexander.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The distance will be from 38 yards out. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back, it's Moss. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Lacey. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Cardinals come to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. That is broken up and incomplete.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to do it.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Leaning on the run game here. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Handoff to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Stowers. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw. to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 16 team of the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To throw, it's Mateer. First play taken, a deep shot. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
Tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And they'll force the quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be a sack.
Now, this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
Looking to scramble to his left. Extending the play now. And they'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. On this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Commodores will have to kick it away. On to punt now for the first time today. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Pressure is coming. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Ball carrier tackled there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run here, lets it go. A short completion of the tight end. They tackle it, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Sooners will have first and 10 here.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big...
Deep shot toward the end zone. Goes it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. But a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick throw to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's just not. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Sooners hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
And just like that, you go from knocking on the door, ready to put points on the board, to taking a sack. As we all know, when you move down inside the 10-yard line and you decide to throw the ball, things happen fast. You've got to make quick decisions.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Gives it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. It PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgically precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bought some time, now lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mateer. He escapes the pocket. A short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they'll get him down that time. The Sooners are looking to take advantage of this red zone trap.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Defense does a nice job here of pressuring the quarterback, but once he takes off to scramble, he gets to the outside and breaks contain, gets out of bounds, and picks up some good yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Commodores.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And now a PAT can level the score heading into halftime. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. As a design quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Vanderbilt's offense head back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Fire to the right side, complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Richardson. Breaks loose at the 40. What a catch and run by the junior.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Commodores will line up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Bringing pressure. Pulls it in. It's Alexander. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handle. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Swarm to the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lets it go. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
1st down. Looking to throw the football. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Barnes. And he'll be brought down.
And that is always the toughest thing for the defense when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll try a pass here. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. To put them on top now.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Richardson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Fires it to the wide out. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drop back here on third down. Oh, the ball is out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. As with the quarter break, Kurt, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This is such a big-time play by this quarterback, and it's every defensive coordinator's nightmare. Trying to cover everybody in the passing game, and then the quarterback makes you pay for it with a long scramble and a score.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here comes second and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Grab behind the line. It's Richardson. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Commodores with 1st and 10 here. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Looking to throw it again. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Pounding away with the run game. He's got the 1st and still going. You bring him down, but he reaches the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, what a move. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Brought down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
A little bit surprised here with this big of a lead late in the game that they're still throwing the football. Let's see if it comes back to haunt them. This is a big interception for this defense.
A deep shot to the left side. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, and won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Commodores. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pulls it in. It's Sategna. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, These guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And the offense will spend a timeout. Just 14 seconds left on the clock. To throw, it's Mateer. On the move now. Clean to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sooners.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Went after, up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit.